Hello everyone, it's Lisa Turner here from Psycademy and welcome to today's Facebook Live. Now, today I wanted to talk to you about what might be stopping your spiritual, holistic, psychic business from being successful. So maybe you're starting it, maybe you're thinking about starting it, maybe you've started it, but it's just not kind of happening. So, oh gosh, a few years ago now, I got this download, like you do, you get a download. And it occurred to me that there were I could see that there were things that people were doing wrong when they were trying to start and grow their successful holistic business. And what I realized was that there was a pattern, and that there was a pattern to what made a holistic business successful. So one of the things the model I came up with this idea of how we create anything, and I call this the path of manifestation. So a lot of people think about manifesting as kind of coming from the ground up, but actually I think it comes from spiritual, from source down. And there are certain stages that every single thing that's created go through before they live and exist. And what I see and what I saw, I still see a lot of people doing when they're trying to run a successful spiritual holistic business is they try and give birth to an entire, they try and go, boom, multi-million-pound business. So they do it all at once. And I say this is a bit like trying to give birth to a fully grown adult human with a college degree and a great job. It's like you don't give birth to a 25-year-old human. There's a reason you give birth to a little baby, because it's easier that way. So here's how anything is created. This is the path of manifestation. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share with you how that applies to your business. So path of manifestation, how it applies to your business, and I'm going to share with you how you can join me at a live event with a group of amazing people. We're all there to show you how you can start and grow your successful holistic business. So it's called the Holistic Business Summit. It's got amazing people like Joanna Martin and Brandon Bays and other really cool people. And there's a link in the little thingy up there, and I'll put a little link in the comments down below as well. So the path of manifestation. So kind of starts with, you look out in the world and you go, I think there's a way of doing things better. Like I can see a problem. I can see lots of people have a problem. And you know what? I think there's a better way of doing that. So it starts with a kind of vague idea, or you see the problem. Then you get like a download of a vision or like an inspired idea. It's like, whoa, a bit like this model I'm sharing with you now. It's like, whoa, this model explains the problem and it shows people exactly what they need to do to solve the problem. So you get some inspiration. Then you might create that as a real vision. So you would get clarity. You might do some planning. You might think it through and do a bit of logical thinking about it. Then you might start talking to people. I got a bit of an idea and I'm thinking about doing this thing. What do you think? And people will go, terrible idea or wonderful idea. So you start talking about it and you start getting feedback about it. And then you start realizing at some point, you know what, these are the people, there are some people out there. They are my karmic clients. I've incarnated to serve these people, and I need to get this message out to them. Then you would get really passionate about it. So you'd start communicating about it, and you'd realize just how passionate you are about helping what I call your karmic clients. And you get so passionate about it that you have to start taking action. And you also need some boundaries and structures and processes in place of how you might put this together. And then you might get some flexibility. So you might start saying, you know what, this needs to change a bit. I need to adapt this. And you might also really start noticing the desire that other people have for what you're offering. And then finally, you have a group of people around you that are here to support you, and it exists. You've given birth to it. It lives. So this is how this relates to your business. This is how you might have an idea for your business. And it doesn't exist until you've given birth to it. So you might notice that this relates to chakras. So the idea is that your business isn't you, it's separate to you, and it's a living, breathing entity. And like any living, breathing entity, it has chakras. And in business, we call these your profit chakras. So Let me walk you through the Profit Chakras. So it starts with an inspired vision. That might be your, like, the inspiration. And if this is a vague thought, so this is the crown chakra. Then it moves into the third eye, where you get the real vision, and you can, of how it needs to look, what it's going to look like, and who you're working with. This is where you can see who your karmic client is. That's who you've incarnated to serve. And it's like you want to become visible to them. Then it moves into the throat chakra, where you get really clear what your message is. And because you know who your karmic clients are, you can then communicate that message. Then it moves into your heart, where you get passionate about it. But this is also where you start your selling, because when you communicate, you also want to create a karmically balanced exchange. A lot of people think that having an open heart is all about giving, but it's also about receiving. And a lot of people have blocks in their Profit Chakra around the heart because they're not easy, don't find it easy to receive. That stops your sales, by the way. Then it moves into your solar plexus. This is where you might need to get some business systems and processes to make it easy so that it actually works. And this is also, so then you move it down into your sacral chakra. This would be your how to create desire in others. So it's a little bit sexy. And how you create desire in others through your marketing materials. So your marketing materials need to have people go, oh my God, I want that. And if people aren't going, oh my God, I want that, then you're not activating your sacral chakra. It's also where you need to be flexible and creative as well. And marketing is about being very creative. And then in your base chakra, that's when it lives, when you have clients, when you actually have it as a business. So let me share with you. So if you want to learn, so at the Holistic Business Summit, what I'm going to be talking about is, my talk is going to be on how to identify where the blocks are in your profit chakras. So where the blocks are in each of them, how to identify them, but most importantly, what you can actually do about them. Because there are 3 things you need to do to unblock any of your profit chakras. Number 1 is, actually, you know what? I'm going to share that on the, actually, I will tell you one. There will be some action you need to take. I'll share them. There's some action you need to take. There's some energy release work, and you might need to clear up some emotional, limiting, beliefy type stuff. Now, on the Holistic Business Summit, what I'm going to be talking about is the specific things you need to do for each chakra so that you can activate each of your profit chakras. So if you have any questions, just pop them in the comments below. Even if it's not live, I'll come back and answer them. Yay. But let me give you an idea of some of the blocks that you might have. So, for example, I'm just looking at this on another thing because I'm brilliant at remembering things. So, for example, if you have you're really bogged down in the minutiae, or you're still doing your day-to-day job, or you're doing several different things. So you get distracted by day-to-day events, day-to-day details. That's a block in your crown chakra. Block in your third eye is you want to help everyone. You don't know who your karmic client is. Or you want to help lots of people, but you can't see them, they can't see you. So you've got no speciality or no specialism and no clarity of your vision. Block in your throat chakra. People love you, but they just don't get you. It's like they go, wow, lovely woman, lovely bloke. Wonder what he was on about. Wonder what he's selling. Or like they get you, but they seem interested, but you just never hear from them again. Another sign, block in your heart chakra is you give away lots. You give away lots of free sessions, but you never get the sale. You don't get any big clients, or you find yourself giving away discounts and freebies, or just a real struggle to get people to pay you. That's a block in your heart chakra that you can't receive. Sign of a block in your solar plexus. Everything's really rushed, last minute. You feel like you're doing everything. You're feeling really overwhelmed. You never get time off. This is blocking your solar plexus profit chakra. Then you have your sacral chakra. You spend lots of money on marketing and advertising and you get nothing. You do lots of marketing, you get nothing. Or you procrastinate. Who does that? And maybe you get very busy. You're very creative and you have so many ideas of lots of different projects, but you don't know which one to focus on. And finally, your base chakra. Now, if any of the above are blocked, your base chakra will be blocked. So if you've got a block in any of the others, you'll have a block in your base chakra, and it might be caused by one of the ones above. Remember, this is the path of manifestation. So until they've gone through all of those stages, you don't give birth to it. doesn't live, doesn't exist. So these are the signs that you've got a block in your base chakra. Your business just doesn't make any money, doesn't make enough money. You have to do a day job to support you. And then you end up in this loop. So you're short of time and you're short of money. And you know that if you had more money, you could spend money on teams so that they could do the stuff, so that you could some stuff, so you'd have more time to do other stuff. But you don't have the money to pay the team, so you end up having not enough time, not enough money. And if you had more time and more money, if you had more money, you'd have more time. If you had more time, you'd be able to make more money. So you get in this loop. Likewise, you also know that you need to invest in training to make it work, but you don't have the money, or you can't take the time off. So does any of that resonate with you? Do you have blocks in any of your profit chakras? Are you wanting to run a more successful holistic business? Just not quite sure how to go about that. So if you want to learn the 3 ways of how to activate your profit chakras and the things you need to do to clear the blocks in each of them so that you can start and run a successful holistic business, then join us at the live event. And if you have any questions about anything, pop that in the comments box and I will be happy to answer them. So can't see any comments at the moment, but I will pop back later. So till then, lots and lots of love to you. Hope you've enjoyed this. Hope you found it interesting. If you found it interesting, if you liked it, hit the like button, hit the love button, share it, tell others, come to the event. See you there. Bye for now, everyone. Bye.